The Winter Soldier, a very, very dark tale. I read the comic a few years ago. What was the big appeal of wanting to do that particular story as a follow up to Cap?
Well, it was really that. I mean, the sort of the darkness of the story. I thought Brubaker's Run, to me, we're big comic book fans. That's one of my favorite books ever in comics. I think it's amazing. I thought the way he brought that character back, sort of postmodern bent that he put on it, was genius. And you can't ask for, as a director, you just can't ask for, it's a gift to have a villain who is so close to the hero emotionally, really motivates the hero and provides really interesting surprises for the hero. So it was really, and then the other big thing that really drew us to the project was, Marvel's desire to take Captain America and merge him with a 70s political thriller. Gave the storytelling a real bite and a real texture, a real verite quality. And we felt like, look, we're living in complicated times, and similar to the 70s, you can find some real overt political tones that you can play with that will really resonate to an audience.
Part of the importance, too, of like a villain like the Winter Soldier is that, like, the thing about Captain America is he's such a strong character. He's so sort of like morally grounded, and he's a hard character to crack because he's so stalwart. And so to have a villain who's his former best friend, and it's such a complicated, difficult relationship for him to be in. It's just, that's one way you sort of get to a character who's as tough as Cap. It's like you have to come at him with something really difficult and complicated.
Tell us a little bit about S.H.I.E.L.D. in this particular movie. From the clips we've seen now with the fight in the elevator, they don't seem particularly trustworthy in this one. Tell us a little bit about S.H.I.E.L.D. and what's going on there.
It's like any covert organization. There's only so much information they will parse out to their employees. And the people at the top know the most information. So Cap and Nick Fury have a little bit of a conflict in this film. Cap feels like he's left in the dark, and that Nick doesn't always operate in the truth. And for Cap, who's got a strong moral center, it's a complicated position to be in, and he's not quite sure whether he likes his new employees or whether he wants to stay with them. And that's really the crux of the film.
Tell us a little bit about, I understand Cap's got a couple of different costumes in this one. For the kids at home, tell us a little bit about the different looks of Captain America in this one.
Well, the first look he has in the movie is what we refer to as the stealth suit, which is his uniform that he wears now as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's a suit that he goes on covert operations in, and it's designed to support those operations. It's dark, stealth-like. It's based on like sort of military styling and design for body protection. It's very we want to do a very grounded version of what the uniform could be for a man who's the greatest soldier in the world now today. And that's really where that uniform
really
came from.
Reflective of what kinds of missions he would have to go on working for a covert agency like S.H.I.E.L.D. And then whatever other uniforms may appear in the film are a surprise, and we'll save that for the viewing of the movie.
Okay, tell us a little bit about. There's a couple of very powerful women now in his life with Sharon Carter and, of course, Black Widow back. What can you tell us about his respective dynamics with those two?
Well, it's really an introductory film for Sharon, for Agent 13, and. For Black Widow, it's a very strong relationship with the two of them in this film. Chris and Scarlett really play off each other very well in the film. They are paired up. It's definitely a two-hander. And what we loved about the relationship is Cap has a very strong moral code. She does not. He operates in the truth. She doesn't. So that creates conflict between the two characters. It creates an interesting odd couple pairing. And, for us, the journey that they go on together really is the heart of the movie.
And you guys also have, of course, a television background. Has there been any talk about you guys maybe doing some episodes of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No, look, we still have a lot of work left on this movie, so that's pretty far down the road.
But would you?
We'd love to. We'd love that. Yeah. The show is great. Yeah.
The show's fantastic. So.
Thanks so much, guys.